Hi, Pisces singles. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my singles. We are going to see who is next in love that's coming your way. New boyfriend, new girlfriend, new partner, future spouse. We have lots of clues and evidence today that we're going to be doing. We have some initials and numbers that could have meaning in your life. We have my charms. I've got a big beautiful bowl of charms coming in today. And I also have some antique bingo cards so we can get some numbers that might have meaning. When is this person coming? What is their energy like? Anything Spirit wants to share with me. So welcome to all my Pisces. Welcome back to my followers. Welcome to anybody that's new. Welcome to anybody that is a cross watcher today. Spirit, if you could please share with me any messages of guidance. I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I unleash my wildness and choose to be free. You are free to choose, free to be with whoever you want, free to live the life that you want, have the types of relationships that you want. You do what is important to you, and Spirit is going to support you in all of those choices. Let's get this flipper. I love myself completely and unconditionally. So while we're waiting for this love, self-love, right? We're going to take care of ourselves, mind, body, and soul. We're going to treat ourselves right. We're going to have a very high vibration. We are worthy and deserving to receive this love. All of those things add up over time. Let's see. My community is supportive, loving, and active in the world. Surrounding yourself with friends, surrounding yourself with family, being connected to others. Just because you're single doesn't mean you have to be alone. There's lots of people out there that love and care about you and want only the best for you. So it's almost this feeling of reach out, reconnect, connect to friends, groups of friends, make plans. I celebrate my lineage and I honor my ancestors. That is coming into me because I'm a psychic medium along the lines of your lost loved ones in the spirit world are supporting you no matter what your choices are right now, no matter what you want, they just want you to be happy. So that is how I want you to look at that card for me today. Spirit, please share with me what is next in love, who is coming. I have a fall theme today. I've pulled out some fall kind of decks that I am that I love in my collection. So I'm starting to get into the fall season and starting to tap into all the decks in my collection that have that vibe. So I hope you enjoy the decks today. Spirit, what do we have? I have Temperance, Queen of Cups, King of Wands, and a Two of Pentacles. Now, that is coming into me as, first of all, I like the energy. The energy was a little bit of, instead of somebody coming in like a storm and like this whirlwind, this person came into your life pretty calmly, all right? It was like an ease, all right? They just kind of eased into your life. And maybe there was a choice between two people. Maybe it is an unexpected connection. Maybe it was somebody that you weren't expecting to kind of ease into your life. But what I love when I started pulling the cards was the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands kind of talking to each other. They immediately started to feel like, you know what? I love your emotional energy. I love your kindness. I love your caring. I'm attracted to you, obviously, but it was more of a feeling of this person connected to your heart. And that is how it came into me. And that's probably a good place to start, right? That they realize that you have a kind heart, or you are just a kind soul is what they love. And they are just, I want to know more. I want to learn more. I want to understand you more. I want to get to know you. Those types of things are starting to kind of fall into my head right now. So I think this person came into your life when you least expected it. And I think they literally just kind of coasted into your life. Like that would be a way to say it. They eased into your life very slowly. They found your heart attractive. They found your kindness. They found your nurturing energy, whatever those kind of qualities are about you. That is what they were drawn to. So that is beautiful. I love that, Pisces. Let's see. Sincerity. Make sure that you're both being authentic. That is so important moving forward. I think this person, if they are attracted to your heart, and that's the most important thing to them, I'm going to say that this person puts a lot of value on that this person is appreciative of somebody who is good to others, good to their family, good to their children, good to anybody, good to a stranger. And I think that that's what they respect about you. So I think you're both going to be very honest and sincere. An ebb and flow. Allow each other the room to grow in this love. That is important. This new love, or any new love, especially if there's a choice, because we may be dating somebody else, we may be talking to somebody else casually, not a third party situation, not a past coming back, more along the lines of, yeah, I've talked to somebody a couple of times, I'm not sure where it's going. And then this kind of new energy coasts into your life, and we want to see where that goes as well. We want to see if that is an energy that is more in alignment with us. So yeah, ebb and flow. You have to just take it as it's coming into you. All heart, standing by your long-lasting commitments. Yeah, there's a lot going on here with immediately in this reading with this connecting to your heart. I'm assuming they think you're attractive. I assume that you guys have a lot in common, but it's bigger than that. It's this feeling of, I just love your heart. When you say about people, they're beautiful inside and out, that is how they're going to describe you to friends and family, that you are beautiful inside and out, something about you. A foundation, building a happy home and a family together. So your person wants that. Your person wants to build a home and even a family, or a combined family, if that's, this situation. But they're looking for somebody to create a life with. And I love that, because I don't want to be with somebody that is unsure of what their goals are or where they're headed. Or I want somebody that wants to settle down and be in a realistic relationship and be an adult and, have a long-term lasting relationship, not just be running around playing games and trying all these different people out. So I think this person is very sincere and is looking for someone that is going to be a secure relationship. So if that's something you want, I would say this is going to be the person we've been waiting for. Let's see what their personality is like. Approachable. Okay, I'll take approachable. Healed. Maybe they've had something in their past that they've worked through, they've gotten through, they're in a better place today because of it. Trustworthy, I do believe that. Trustworthy, sincere, free-spirited. That was that ebb and flow. Let's go with the flow. Let's see where this takes us. Family-orientated. It's very important to them how you treat your family, how you treat others. So that's very important to them. Very close to their family. Divine. Okay. Divinely sent, charismatic. I like that. Lots of charm, charisma. Beautiful. It's a very peaceful. I love that, because this person just eased into your life. They just coasted into your life when you least expected it. And it's almost like you open your eyes one day and you're like, wow, where did you come from? Like you just came out of nowhere and you're the best thing that ever happened to me. So that's gorgeous. I have blossoming. And they're very curious about you. They want to know everything about you. So that's important. Let's start with some clues. Let's get some letters and some numbers. Let's see, just a reminder, this is a new love coming towards you. So if you've met somebody in the clues are lining up with you, great. You can use it as a confirmation, but this is designed for my singles out there looking for love. Who's coming towards you and some clues. So let's get I'm going to get a handful. Let's get a handful, and let's put these down here so you can see them. All right. So I have the letter K. I have an A. Okay, A. I have a C. The number 6, June. Could be 6 weeks. I have the number 4, April, an O. I have a 7, could be July, 7 weeks, 7 days. W, Z. I have another W, 2 W's. G, E, another O. So we'll put those together. I have a D. I have a Q, an M, another E, the number 6 again. So that could be important to some of you. And a third W. So W is jumping out here, okay? So these are just some initials. Could be first initials, last initials. These could make sense to some of you. Some of you haven't even met your person yet. So these could be coming. Let's see what else Spirit has for us. What do you need us to know? What is important in this connection? Anything we need to be working on ourselves or for our Pisces? What is important? Let's see, fruition. I always see this card as abundance, that everything is being harvested. Things are coming to you, that there's this incredible sense of, the cornucopia of Thanksgiving, right? That it's just filled with the harvest. So right now, I feel like this energy is going to come towards you, and it's going to be more than you expect it. Let's say it that way. Sometimes you have kind of hopes of, I hope that this person fulfills all of these things that I'm looking for. And then the person comes into your life that Spirit has selected for you, and it's better than what you hope for. That's how I feel. Like, this will be better than what you hope for. You dreamed about it, but it's even better in reality. I have release. Let go of anything that may be holding you back, anything you're still struggling with, things that you yourself you struggle with, whether it's self-doubt, fear of change, allowing somebody new into your life, repeating patterns or habits. Is there something that about yourself that you have to just keep working on and keep, releasing and letting things go? And resilience. You're stronger than you think. You really are. These are the difficult days. Spirit just said, these are challenging days for you. The days that we're waiting for somebody that we want to come forward, the days that we're trying to find ourselves, the days that we're healing some old wounds. These are difficult days for some of you. And it's a catch-22. Like, you're finding yourself and you're enjoying your single life, and you are in tune with yourself, but at the same time there's that missing part of your life that you would love to have complete, and it is just a matter of time. And Spirit is letting you know that it's going to be better than what you are even hoping for. So you are stronger than you realize. So just keep manifesting and keep believing, and Spirit has your back. Now, this is a beautiful fall deck. It is a beautiful animal woodland deck, and it is one of my favorite decks to bring out during the fall season anyways. I have the Fool. There's my Fawn. My soul name is Fawn. I named my soul years ago. That's how I talk to myself. So there's my Fool. There is my new beginning. There is my new journey. So here we go. I have a Temperance, gorgeous. There's that calmness coming over us with this energy. I have a 4 Swords. Okay. Rejuvenating, resting, repairing. Some of you may be in that stage right now. I have a Hanged Man. So some of you may be in a repair energy. You may be just getting ready to awaken to a new love, and that's okay. You know, when it's ready, it will happen. But when it happens, it will be this calming new beginning. It's not going to be this crazy craziness. All right. It won't be a you don't know where you stand, or you have somebody playing games with you. It's not going to be any of those things. It's going to come in with ease. It's going to coast into your life, and it's going to start to open up this whole new world. And that's how I want you to think of it. So just use the word upheaval to me. It will not be an upheaval in your life. Okay. It will be a beautiful addition, and it will complement your life as opposed to an upheaval in your life. Okay, so what sign, Spirit, will this new love be? I have a Leo, self-confident Leo. I have a Cancer, nurturing, emotion. I do feel that. I have a Capricorn energy, and I have a Taurus energy. And I know my charms have some additional signs also. Spirit, can I have some clues? What do you want us to know or look for? Anything about this connection you need me to know? Law and justice. They could be an attorney, law school, connected to the legal system, police, anything kind of service, something like that. I have a Virgo. I have a Libra, lots of signs. Autumn time. I like that heart again. They really are showing us that heart today. They really are showing us that this is a connection of our hearts. I mean, our souls are connecting, but our hearts are connecting, and that is very strong. Music is very important. They could play a musical instrument. Meeting through a friend. They had that circle of hands earlier with a sense of community, like get out there, mingle with people, join into groups of friends. If you get invited somewhere, absolutely go, and because you could meet through circles of friends. College life, they could be educated or working still on an education. Maybe they could be taking additional courses or would like to go back to school for an advanced degree, something like that. Children, there could be a child involved, or you could have children, they could have children, and it could be a combined family. So keep that in mind. I always see this card as working at home or always on their computer, looking up things, laptop. Laptop is always kind of nearby, something like that. Online dating, so meeting through friends, online dating, social media, something along those lines. Coffee feels like it's important to this, and even this relationship. Sometimes one person is a coffee drinker, or you're both. Like coffee is like a ritual that becomes a part of your day, part of your morning. Like I'll make you coffee. They know how you like your coffee. They go and they get your coffee, something like that. So that is kind of maybe something that's very important to both of you. It could be a very specific coffee, like we stop at Starbucks, or we're Starbucks over Dunkin' Donuts. Like it's a war of the coffee venues. Let's see what else they say. All right, lives near water. Okay, wants to travel. Loves fast food. Big football fan. Loves pets. Oldest child. Family was important. They have a tattoo. Look at those eyes. That could be the first thing you notice about them. They gorgeous eyes. Their eyes are stunning, or the color of their eyes, or you just like the way they look at you. It could be as simple as that. You like the way they look at you. I have chest hair. Watch out. This is masculine, for masculine energy only. This person has, I'm going to say, has a lot of hair. So hopefully they take care of that. Long hair, dark hair. I feel like it's dark hair, dark even curls. I just feel like a lot of dark, dark eyes, dark hair, dark eyelashes. I just feel like that. Drives a black car. Okay, a couple more. Has a cat. I feel like they could even have multiple pets. Like they're fine with that. Like they have a dog, a cat, maybe one of the kids, if they have a kid, they have a hamster. Like I just kind of feel like they're whatever, like it's part of the family, we're good. I love your smile. So beautiful eyes and a beautiful smile. So I think it's a lot more along the lines of how they look at you, the way that they look at you, the sparkle in their eye, the, that deep soul gazing eye contact thing that happens when you're really attracted to somebody. So I'm gonna say handsome, beautiful, very attractive, and I think that you're gonna be totally into this person. When is this person coming? When is this person coming? Let's see. I have October. Okay, within 6 months. Maybe we'll know we're really in love. We're really hitting it off. Things are working out. October's not that far away. Goes with my fall theme. October, November, okay, in the fall, and next week. So this could happen really anytime. I mean, I guess the good news is it's within a short period of time. We're talking weeks, months, 6 months. So for those of you that have been waiting, we're waiting a little bit longer. We're being a little more patient, but I feel very hopeful. I have a lot of energy here in the fall, so we'll go with that energy. Let's get some charms. Let's see what the charms are saying. Let's see what Spirit wants to. I have this big, beautiful bowl of charms. It's a big leaf bowl, and I've had this leaf bowl in my family for years. I remember it when I was a kid on our cocktail table, and so I have no idea how old it is. I know I just turned 57, so I don't know how old that bowl is, but I'm guessing it's older than me. Let's get some letters. I have the letter F. Let's see, the number 8, the big, beautiful smile. This person makes you happy. What's it say in the back? You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. So this person makes you smile. I love that. I have an I love you. And then I have a second I love you. It's almost like I love you too. So that first time we say I love you to each other, right? So that's beautiful. Look at this big smile again. We are all mad here. So from Alice in Wonderland. So big, beautiful smile. There's definitely something going on with that. This is a whisk of some kind. So I always see this as somebody who likes to bake or cook, is familiar with tools in the kitchen, has no problem with finding their way around the kitchen. So you may be getting lucky that somebody likes to cook for you or knows their way around a kitchen. I have V, the letter V. The ballerina, so I have a sense of grace in a high heel. So a sense of grace and getting dressed up is fine. They enjoy that. I have a tree of life, putting down roots, settling down. I like that. I have a watermelon for fruit. A unicorn, happily ever after, butterfly, transformation. A family's love is forever. So there's a sense of foreverness happening here. I want this love forever, a heart, and a beautiful rainbow. So lots of clues. So we'll put these out in the universe and let's see what else. So I have with me today these antique bingo cards, and I was away recently on a trip to New England, and we hit all these antique shops, and I ran to these like a crazy woman. And my husband's like, "What are you going to do with those?" I said, "I know exactly what I'm going to do with these." these are going to be a way for me to get messages and numbers from spirit that are important to you, whether they're ages or months or the number of days, the day of the month, the day of the month that you might meet, or their birthday. But they're going to be numbers that are significant to you, just the same as letters are significant. Spirit sends us signs. So I have these markers, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a handful of the markers, and I'm going to ask Spirit to give me the numbers, and then I'm going to go looking for the numbers, which is sometimes not as easy, you know. So let me just listen for a moment. They said 12. All right, so there's my 12. All right, so 30. There's my 30. Okay, I'm going to go 30, 12, 30, 19. 44. They're saying 5. They want me to do 5, 6, 7 because there's something going on here with the way it came into me was like 5, 6, 7, almost like the week of the 5th, the week of something like that, like the first week of a month, or I guess, you know, I'd have to look at a calendar, but you may meet, it could be a weekend, you know, like that's the weekend that you meet them. You meet them on the 5th, you see them again on the 6th, the 7th, you know, something like that. So that's how that came into me. It was almost a period of time in a month. I'm going to go with 17, 24. I have 33. I have 2, but I do feel like that's February. 2 again, February. So they're saying no, they're going 2, 2, and then they were clearer. They're saying 22. So 20, it's specifically 22. But I heard it as 2, 2, and then 22. So those are your numbers, and they're just some clues. So let's see what else they have. Spirit, what do you want us to know about this connection? What is the most important thing? So the feelings that I've gotten so far was obviously this person is just going to appear in your life very slowly, casually, coasting in, we had said. I also love that they connected to your heart. They saw your heart. They see you as having a big heart. They see you as that is the most special thing about you, and that is what attracted them to you. So that was very important. And then I also feel that this person wants to create a happy home. Feels like it has children already. One of you might have a child already. It could have children in the future, but it also has pets. It has maybe multiple pets. It's kind of like a lot going on in this home, and they are really looking forward to sharing that with somebody. So that is how this reading is coming into me so far. You've captured their heart. Boy, we've got a lot going on here with this heart today. And a soulmate energy, that would make sense. Hold my hand, just hold on. Let's go on this journey together. And a dream lover. So I did have that kind of bedroom eye feeling earlier where I look into your eyes and I swear I can see your soul. So I think that's going on. So a deep love, a deep commitment, and somebody literally you can build your life around. And I think that that's what this is all about. I mean, nobody wants to be bouncing around, dating different people and it not going anywhere. We want one person that turns into something very real, but you have captured their heart for sure. 8 of Wands, letting down their guard. 2 of Swords, they're gonna open themselves up. Okay. There's the Wheel of Fortune. And here's a 7 of Cups. So this feeling of, I don't open up my heart to everybody. I don't want to be in a relationship with everybody. Not everybody is somebody that you want to share a home with or your heart with, right? So I feel like your person recognizes this as this is different. And this is something that hasn't come their way in a long time. And even though there's been other people they've dated, even though there's other people that they know, nothing is going to compare to what you guys are going to have together. I have a Hierophant, beautiful. There's that spiritual contract. There's that spiritual connection. Like, I feel like we have come together for a reason, or our beliefs or morals or values, everything is kind of pulling us together. A Seven of Pentacles and a High Priestess. So I want you to trust your intuition, all right? I want you to know that, literally you can have what you want, is how I feel, all right? I have a Three of Wands at the bottom of my deck. So this imagining my future, this thinking about my future, I have no doubt in my mind that this is going to be better than what you're even imagining. I think you're literally going to say to your person, this is better than I thought it would be. And that will be a beautiful day when you're able to say that to each other. I always hoped for something like this, but it's actually better living it. So just keep that forecast to what it is that you want. Because right in the very beginning, Spirit had said to you that they just want you to be happy. And your lost loved ones, they wanted you to be happy as well. So you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're amazing. They want to be with you. The moment I saw you, I knew I was going to fall in love with you. I knew I was going to fall in love with you. I knew I was going to have a future with you. I knew that I was connecting to your heart. I saw you as beautiful inside and out. So that is what this connection is going to be all about. It's really going to be two hearts falling in love, two hearts finding each other. And it's so gorgeous. I became obsessed with you and scared me. There could be a little bit of fear because our lives will change. I have to make a decision to let down my guard, to let you in. I have to open up that heart. But I really do love you, and I want you in my life always. So what comes in slowly and what comes in without a lot of effort is going to turn into a lifetime commitment. And that's what we want. We want it to be relatively easy. Nobody wants drama and craziness around us. We want to find our person. 11:11 on the clock when I'm recording this. Thank you, Spirit, for that final angel number. That's always fun. We want somebody to come into our life that says, I want you in my life always. And that is what Spirit wants for you today. So let's put this out into the universe. You can claim it below. You can ask Spirit to bring this to you now. I want to thank Spirit for these messages and these clues. Thank you all. Please consider hitting that like button to help my channel grow. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I would love for you to join us. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, I'll put my website, KathyMamelinPsychicMedium.com.